streams of income. I absolutely love it. But I'm very picky of what I attach my name to nowadays because there's so many people that, they're offering this, offering that, but there's no real meaning to it. So for me to attach my name where I'm in my career, it has to be a cause. It has to be something that is tangible, something that I can really believe in. And when I got a chance to really dig into Tranont, which means changing lives, I found what I was looking for. And I'm talking about a window that's more than 18 months. Because, in this industry, sometimes you get an 18-month run to a 2-year run. No, I'm talking about, I've sat down and talked to the owners of this company, and they have a 20-year plan. This is the type of people that we're involving ourselves with. So this is what you're going to hear about today. So now, the company, like I said, the name of our company is called Tranont. It means changing lives. And their goal is to help a million families. I'm sorry. 1 million families. Listen to me. I'm talking about seriously. Like, they really on a mission to help 1 million families. Like, it's not even a game right now. So I align myself with the company to do just that. Now, a disclaimer, anything you see with numbers, because we're going to go over the compensation plan briefly today, we're letting you know if you don't do nothing, you won't get nothing. Like, that's just a guarantee. But some people say, oh, I thought I was going to make this. We don't promise anybody because everybody not going to do what I do. Everybody not going to do what you do. So everybody gets different results. Now, our company is called Tranont. It's an international company that targeted health and wealth education. Now, we got the best of both worlds, meaning we talk about the health, but they also have a financial products that they bring to the industry because they've seen the lack of financial education in the world of network marketing. But we go outside of network marketing, but specifically network marketing. Now we have offices in Lehigh, Utah, Toronto, Canada, and we're going to have one in India very, very soon. And we also have thousands, listen to me, you guys, thousands of success stories. This company literally has thousands of success stories. Because we don't talk about this to people up top that's making money. No. We're talking about people that just got in that's making money and helping people along the way. Now let's talk about the solidification of our company. For anybody who understands the magazine Inc. 500, that's a very specific, tongue twister, a very high esteemed magazine that allows the best of the best to be featured in their top 500 companies. So now we've been featured not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but 4 times. So now 4 times Tranont has been featured in Inc. 500. Also, a magazine called Prosper. Not only we got the front cover, they did cover to cover covering on us. Listen, 2 times. So, ladies and gentlemen, this company, the CEO and the powers that be of Tranont have a very clear vision about what they're doing, and they understand that they pick, I'm talking about specific products for this company to represent because they're trying to raise the bar in network marketing. So now we have what they call as Tranont Core. Now, Tranont Core is life, balance, and vibe. Now, the first one I told you I like to talk about is life. This is the one I take like at least 3 to 4 times a day because I eat a lot of food, honestly. So this is an enzyme blend that helps you with breaking down the food so you can get the nutrients from the food that you eat because it releases the trapped vitamins and minerals from the food that we eat today. And a lot of us mostly eat dead food. Dead food is anything that's not alive, meaning pasta, any cooked food. Because you cook it above a certain temperature, guess what? The food is dead of nutrition. So reality is a lot of times our food gets stuck in our intestines. This is why so many illnesses 90% of illnesses start in the stomach because we don't break down the food good enough to get the nutritious value. So now when your body sees all this garbage, they just say, oh, put it over here. Oh, put it over there. So this is going against your stomach. This is going to your intestines. So now that's why your stomach get bulgy, fat, and all that type of stuff. So now all that stuff is stored in your intestines. So guess what? The enzyme breaks it up and get the nutrition out of it. And if it doesn't have any nutritious value, guess what? It flushes out of you. So now you have regular bowel movements. I tell people, we got to a point where people don't want to go to the bathroom anymore. And for me, that just makes no sense. But I know it's disgusting, but the reality is it's a cleansing, like for real. So what I like to do is, let me stop sharing for a minute because I want to show this live presentation, because I want us to really see the benefit of, this is a snap pack. So now I like to give the example so we can give a live demonstration of life. Life gives you life. This is our product, life. Life gives you life. Now this is pudding. Look, the pudding ain't going nowhere. Upside down, ain't going nowhere. So now, look, let's take one. This is one enzyme. You can take this right before I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me if I get it. Right before you eat or right after you eat. It really doesn't matter. But I like to take it before I eat. Let me see if I can get one of these capsules. You know, I don't have no nails. All right, there we go. Put one capsule in the pudding. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is it simulates like your body. So now we're just gonna stir this around. And so remember, the pudding, it wasn't moving. You couldn't turn it upside down or anything. So this is the food that simulates the food that's in our stomach. So the food that's in our stomach, it doesn't, when it's not broken down, it just stays there. This is why a lot of people have acid reflux, heartburn, all types of stuff. Eat your food, especially those of us who go on the road and eating fast, eating on the go. These are things that's really not healthy. So now, when you use enzymes, it helps your body. See, this is what I love about it. You're just helping your body doing what it naturally does. It heals. Now listen, look at that fast. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I tell people. I say, listen, we seen it right before our eyes. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I love to see. Look at this. So now, remember the pudding that we couldn't, look, that's what it does. Look, it turns to chocolate milk. So now, that's a great thing. What I mean by that is, ladies and gentlemen, now you're talking about, let me share my screen again. You're talking about your body breaking down the food that helps you. Some people, they lose weight when they use life. They don't have no heartburn. Like I had acid reflux real bad. So this and the Soothe helped me with my my acid reflux and heartburn, because it was coming from this food not being digested properly. I'll be drinking water too, and it just wasn't helping me because of the GMOs and all this stuff. So I changed my diet as well, because now I'm trying to go majority plant-based. I can't say all because I'll be lying, but I'm trying to go majority plant-based because of the GMOs. GMO stands for genetically modified organism. Ladies and gentlemen, they're killing us with this food stuff, like literally. So I try to eat healthier, but we have to help our bodies out, because our body's not getting nutrition that it used to get back in the day because of the pesticides, all the type of stuff that they put in this food. So life gives you life. It brings life back to the food that you eat. It brings the nutrition out. Now, our next product is Balance. Balance is a multi-mineral and vitamin and antioxidants. Ladies and gentlemen, you need this multi-minerals. A lot of people sleep on minerals. You need the minerals in your body. It gives you the daily nutrition to support general wellness. It's a source of minerals and amino acids. So your body needs these amino acids in your body. So now it balances out with stress. It goes into helping you with depression. It helps you, balances your body out and gives the nutrition that it needs to keep going and to be active. So we need this balance in our life. Now, another thing I love, listen to me, this vibe, because I was a major, because I drive a lot to different cities. I was on Monster drinks hard. Like I was on Monster. I didn't like Red Bull. I used to love the Monsters though. When I read what Monster is made out of, and I seen a YouTube video where this guy was in his garage. He built cars. So he wanted to clean the oil off of his countertop. He put the oil spray stuff on there, and the oil was so into the countertop, it didn't clean it up. He poured a little bit of Monster drink on the oil, and it cleaned the whole counter. I said, oh no, imagine what it was doing to my body. So now I got a plant-based vibe that gives me energy, it gives me acute awareness, it creates a beautiful mood, energetic feeling to me, give me mental clarity, mental focus, improves my concentration, my memory, it boosts circulation and the blood flow. So ladies and gentlemen, this vibe, it has what they call in there, it's called lion's mane mushroom. The benefits of that is inflammation, the immune function, anxiety, depression. Listen to me, heart health, cancer, diabetes, digestive health, wound healing, nervous system recovery. All of this is in the vibe. Listen, if you do the research of the lion mane mushrooms, the benefits of it, it's gonna blow your mind. Listen to me. This is what I mean by this company. Like people suffer from ADHD, Alzheimer's, ADD, PhD. I mean not PhD. Post-traumatic syndrome. Listen to me. So many people dealing with mental issues, and Vive can help with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a product, and I mean this. This Vive I use every single day. I am a product of a product because I believe in these products. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Vive. Also, I don't have the Glow yet. It's on its way. I talked I ordered me some Glow because this right here helps women with their not just women, but my wife, like, because her nails, hair, all this type of stuff. The skin it rejuvenates the body. It's like an anti-Asian, anti-Asian formula. So it gives your hair its body back. So we got to understand what it does. I'm talking, we have like wrinkles in your face. Now people get wrinkles when they get older and bags under your eye. It helps with all that. Let me give you an example. Bam. Look at the before and after. Look at the wrinkles in her face. Look at everything. Look at her bags under her eyes. See, ladies and gentlemen, we got to understand we got real testimonies to our products. We're not just talking. We have real testimonies to our products. So please, if you want to get your body together, get your looks together, anything, we have a product for you. Now, Restore. This is for all my athletes. This is my people that work out. This is my people who walk, brisk walk, whatever you do. It helps with the recovering of injuries and just your body, your muscles. Anybody that work out, if you ain't worked in a long time, your muscles be hurting the next day. It's a good burn. We call it a burn or a feeling. Your muscles aching, but they're growing. So for a speedy recovery, you use Restore. Restore helps heal and recover. It helps the healing process, and it helps improve the protein digestion. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand this right here. Restore helps you get back to the you after a good workout, after hiking, you name it, especially people that play basketball, football. This is a good thing for us to use because it helps your body heals itself so you can get back out there and do what you love doing. That is Restore. This is Dr. Tim Harrigan. He had sprained his leg for real. The big picture is when he first did it. Look at his ankle. Then the top right is a week after using Restore. And then at the bottom is a week after that, his leg is back to normal. This is a certified doctor, Dr. Tim Harrigan, ladies and gentlemen. So now we want to talk about our top product. Our flagship product, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Suthe. This Suthe is the first water-soluble, water-based CBD in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the unicorn of everything. Now, why do you say that, Mr. Meadows? let me tell you what a point you want to share with people. If you know anybody that's already on CBD, that's wonderful. They're like, oh, girl, I'm already on CBD. That's fine, because you don't want to talk about their CBD. You want to thank them because that's good that they do recognize that CBD helps. Now, ask them this. Google, how much CBD oil does the body absorb? Ask them to Google it on their own phone. This is what's going to come up. Most people don't realize, what most people don't realize is how poorly CBD oil is being absorbed. Tests have shown that at best 15 to 20%, but on average, only 5 to 10% of CBD oil we take orally is ultimately being absorbed. A staggering 80 to 95% of the CBD oil you consume, your body will never use. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Because it's really simple. Water, your body is over 70% water, and water and oil will never mix. So I don't care how long they tell you, hold it under your tongue for a minute, swish it around your mouth for a minute. That don't matter. Your body, again, will never absorb the oil. This is why you see some people, when they try to see, oh, I tried it, it didn't work for me. We understand why it didn't work. Because oil and water will never mix. I guarantee you that most people only tried the CBD oil or some type of oil base. This is why some people say it don't work for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have an oil-based CBD. We have the first and only true water-compatible CBD. This is our Suthe. This is not only CBD. This is the whole flower fluid, the whole hemp flower. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand. We talking about it reduces inflammation. It reduces pain, reduces vomiting and nausea. It reduces muscle spasm. It reduces, listen, we have so many studies from diarrhea, from diabetes, to fighting cancer cells, to promoting better sleep, anti-depression, you name it. This hemp flower, we have the whole hemp flower. And if you taste it, if you give somebody the 2-drop test, I guarantee you, just 2 drops, 1, 2. That's a full dosage, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike these other CBD oils that you got to take the whole thing. You got to take that whole thing, and that's 1 serving. No, you don't have to do that with us. You just take 2 drops, 2-drop test, and I guarantee you, you will never taste anything like this, and you'll never feel anything better than this, because we have the whole plant. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to understand what I mean by the whole plant, because you're hearing about CBD, but there's also a CBG that you're going to start hearing about very, very soon. CBD is really going to fade out, the hype about CBD, because now they're going to start promoting CBG because it's more potent, it costs more, so they're going to be acting like they adding something to help people out. No, it's a marketing tool. They're playing games with us as far as marketing. But CBG is already in ours. CBA is already in ours. Every possible medicinal benefit of the hemp plant is in our fluid. Know why? Because it's the whole plant. Let me tell you why nobody else will have what we have, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we have a patent on the extraction process. How we extract the flower, we have a patent on it, ladies and gentlemen. So now, one of them is there's no heat involved when we extract the fluids from the plant. None. Because the heat messes certain things up. There's no heat extraction. That is a point that you please try to remember and help people, because that's powerful. Nobody can say that. Number 2 is no CO2. If you Google what CO2 is dangerous. So we don't have no CO2 in our extraction process. No chemicals, no additives, and only 1-time extraction. We don't hit the plant several times. We hit it 1 time, we pull everything out, That's it. Nobody has, we have a patent on the extraction process. That's what makes us the unicorn. Anybody understand what a patent is? That means you own the rights to way they do a thing. So nobody can copy that. So let me tell you what that means, ladies, for us. We have the hottest product in the industry. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to prove it to you right now. We have the hottest product in the industry. Let me prove this to you right now before we continue. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I pulled it up. Let me see. Just bear with me. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I just want to show y'all, because there's one thing to say something, but a whole nother thing to show you. And I like to show you where I'm getting my facts from, so you can go and read. It says right here. This is from Forbes, ladies and gentlemen. It's not from Damon Meadows. This is from Forbes. It says CBD market could reach 20 billion by 2024. Let me tell you how meaningful that is, ladies and gentlemen. They just passed a bill December of 2018 that all 50 states allow CBD to be to be legal. In all 50 states, we're legal. You just have to have a THC level of 0.3% THC or lesser, and you're still good in all 50 states. So now that means you won't piss dirty, none of that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, that was December. They was predicting that the CBD industry would only hit 500 million of 2019. It already succeeded $1 billion 2019. Let me explain something to you guys. What they said after that, it doubled what they predicted. But now, this is why Forbes said it's going to be a $20 billion industry. You're going to hear so much about CBD and the hemp plant and the medicinal benefits of the hemp plant that they're skyrocketing in sales. So now, let's go back to what we said. We have a patent on our extraction process, which makes us have the purest hemp plant fluid in the industry. So now we're in the hottest industry, hands down, the hottest industry. And we got the hottest product. Yeah, that's going to hit y'all about 5 in the morning. Because I don't think it hit y'all yet. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to y'all what that means. That means, and look, I'm ready to get y'all with another one. Guess when Tranont launched their CBD products? This past July. I just found that out yesterday. You mean to tell me we got the best product in the industry? The industry just made it legal December 2018, last year, and is expecting to grow to 20 billion. And Tranont just launched it July? You tell me, are you not in the right place at the right time? Just keep it real with yourself. All you got to do is take action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to help so many people's lives. But I'm not finished yet. Let me tell you, I love this testimony. I got to give you this testimony because I love it. This guy, Sonny, him and I were at the presentation together in Phoenix, Arizona. And I just really want y'all to hear he helped his wife stay alive.
And I say there are people out there looking for solutions. There are people out there looking for solutions, and many of you know people like that. So I'm going to just demonstrate for you.
Let me give kudos to Miss Jennifer Dow. She is a blue diamond in our company. Listen, blue diamond, she's up there with the big boys. Listen to me. It's only a few of them, and Mrs. Dow is one of them. I had the pleasure of meeting her in Phoenix as well. I just want to let y'all know this ain't just no random person talking. She is a blue diamond in Tranont right now.
a CBD oil and what happens here. And it could be any oil, you guys, but this is typically what you get. An oil product, it doesn't, our bodies are not water. So typically a dose is a whole dropper full. And you can just see what happens when you put oil into water here. It just does not mix. It doesn't absorb. It's just floating there on the top. And so I can kind of swirl this around in the glass, and you're just going to see a mess on the glass. In fact, Sunny's doctor, I thought this, so Janet didn't get any results with the oil, just so you know. And I thought it was interesting. Sunny's doctor even told Sunny and Janet that the oil could mess with her other medications. Can you share about that? Because that was interesting too.
Sure. Well, the oils, what they were saying was the oils will build up in your stomach, and it would really interfere with your medications, and the fact that your medications wouldn't metabolize properly. You would have build up in your system to where it would kick your pancreas in overdrive, and you could potentially overdose on your narcotics because it's not metabolizing properly with the oil in your system. So when we took the Suthe, it was a totally different story, and I'll share that when you're ready with that.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Sunny. So what I'm going to show you here is a Suthe product, okay? This is the product that we are so excited about, okay? And it's a whole flower fluid. And so I'm going to go back on the screen share with you here. I want you to see this, that a CBD oil, it's less bioavailable, 6 to 9% absorption, requires more doses, 20 to 60 drops. It's hemp isolates, lack essential compounds. They're more expensive per dose. Typically, they have other additives in them. And then we bring you something called Suthe CBD Fluid. Okay, this is a whole flower fluid. It is proprietary. It's more bioavailable to the body. In fact, you can see here we're getting a 60 to 90% absorption rather than the 6 to 9% on the oil. It requires less dose, only 1 to 2 drops. It's 100% plant, you guys, 100% plant, less expensive per dose, no additives. And so when you look at this, for those of you who are like CBD gurus out there, because I always get you on my webinar, so let me just calm some things down here, okay? First of all, I want you to know that we extract, first of all, we use the right plant. We are using the right plant, number one. Number two, we're extracting it right. We're not using chemicals, heat, or butane in our extraction process, which are all things that damage the molecules of the plant, okay? We're not using any of that in our extraction. We're not having to hit the plant multiple times when we extract, which separates the molecules, and that jacks the whole thing up, okay? What we do is we hit the plant one time with no chemicals, no heat, nothing that will harm it. And it actually is a one-time extraction, keeping all of the cannabinoids, keeping all the flavonoids, keeping all of the terpenes, everything that plant has goes right into our bottle. We get it all. Boom, whole flower. If you understand whole food, you understand whole flower. You want every single molecule that could possibly give your healing. And if you are, if you're getting on here and you're completely unaware of how CBD works at all, just know you have an endocannabinoid in your system that's just as important to your body as your immune system, your endocrine system, your hormonal system. It is a system. It is proven. You have an endocannabinoid system, and it is full of receptors all over your body. And your body actually needs these CBDs, these cannabidiols, to unlock those receptors, you guys, and get your body. It actually, CBD, what it does, if you want to know in a nutshell, it gets every physiological system in your body working in concert with each other. It puts everything into balance. And so we see amazing results. So here's what I'm going to show you is you can see, oh my gosh, the whole flower. First of all, the color is just beautiful, okay? And if you were here, I would just drop it on your hand because there's nothing I love more than to have you taste it. Because when you taste this, it used to make me pucker. I guess it still does make me pucker a little. It's really natural, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's natural. I'm going to put 2 drops in this glass because a dose is only 2 drops. That's it. That's the dose. 2 little baby drops. And you can see that just dissolved. It's 100% water soluble. Look at the difference between the oil product and that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, only 2 drops. That's a dose right there. With that 60 to 90% bioavailability. Sunny, can you tell us what happened with Janet? Which ones of her symptoms became much better? And just anything you want to share. Your story is just amazing. And you know that Janet's story has literally, I believe today, helped thousands of people around the world. I've now seen over 8,500 people have watched your wife share about how our CBD fluid has helped her health. So if you could just share, it'd be awesome.
Wow, that's so special. I'm glad that it's helping other people, because when we ordered in this bottle right here, we tried it in. It was really one of those things where we were really tired of being the guinea pig on products when people would bring different oils to us and different things to us to try. Janet was just burnt out with it, but we had faith. We knew Darren Dow Jr. and we trusted him very well. You guys very well. We thought a lot of you guys, and we trusted him enough to try his product, the Suthe. And on the 3rd day, she had nausea, very bad case, one of the worst cases their doctors have ever seen in pain management. And on the 3rd day of taking this, she said, "Sonny, I'm not nauseated." And that's been nearly 6 months ago. And took away her nausea. Her 4th and 5th day, it took away her headaches, her migraines. This is wonderful for migraines and headaches. And it also took away her fevers, her daily fevers that she'd have with lupus. On her 7th day in it, by taking these fluid drops every day consistently, she saw where her inflammation went away. And she took pictures of her feet and sent them to me when I was away from home. And she said, "Sonny, I could see my veins in my feet, literally see the veins in my feet again. My inflammation is gone." That was a miracle. That was a miracle. So a number of things she's seen, chronic pain. She's been able to put it on her skin topically and target specific pain, hip pain, back pain, neck pain, nerve pain, leg pain, arm pain, all that. She's been seeing a significant difference by putting it on topically as well as through her system. So she also had acid reflux really bad, as well as I did for 20 years, and my daughter as well. We were all on medications that completely took away all of our acid reflux. So we're off our medications now as a family as acid reflux. And had gout really bad and a sciatic nerve, no more sciatic nerve pain, and no more gout. So this has been a big godsend for us. Wow. That's the short version. I got a lot more I could say, but you get the concept. This is truly something like it we've never seen, and we don't go without this. I literally have stacks and stacks of CBD Suthe that we stock up because we don't want to run out, because we gotta have it. You know, it's taken Janet off of 5 or 6 medications so far. So I thank you for letting me share.
Oh my gosh, that is.
I just wanted to share that with y'all because that's like one of my. I love their testimony because it's just heartfelt. And when I met Sonny, he truly is an amazing man because he loved his wife so much that he went above and beyond to make sure he helped her out by saving her life by introducing her to Suthe. So another product that I want us to talk about right here is the same thing as the Suthe, but it's in the spray form. This is our Serene. Now, our Serene, I tell people, it actually is more potent than the Suthe. I didn't understand this, but when the doctors broke it down to me, I said, okay, I get it. Because it actually is a spray that sprays in your body, that goes into your blood quicker and more effective than the drops. So you just like that because it sprays out. Ladies and gentlemen, I love it. And it has like a spearmint and a cinnamon taste to it. This has cinnamon and organic spearmint flavor to it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you taste this though, I love the taste of this because it's riggedy raw. So I want to let us know that we got an authenticity. It's called a COA. I need us to get this. Please get this right here. You have a proof that everything you have is exactly what we say it is. Let me tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. We have our QR reader. Now, this is my QR reader right here. On every Serene, Suthe, see that? QR reader. Let me see that. QR reader right there. QR reader right here. And even on our new muscle rub, yes, new relief muscle rub that will be released next month. It has also QR reader. Ladies and gentlemen, you take your QR reader. Anybody, it's called a certificate of analysis. You put it on there. You hear that beep? You click it. Guess what? Everything comes up about it. Then you download report. When you download the report, guess what comes up? Every single thing about the authenticity of everything that's in our CBD fluid. I'm talking about every CBA, CBD, CBG, what lab it come from, the laboratory, y'all. The actual lab that it come from. See, we're not playing no games with our authenticity of our products. So now, ladies and gentlemen, when you talking about you got your hands on the best product in the world, you got an obligation to save a lot of people. Now, today I will, before we close out, I will go into some other products that we have in our company that a lot of people don't talk about. But we need to, because we got the best of both worlds. First of all, we're talking about, what other service we got to deal with the wealth aspect. So now with the wealth aspect, we got something called Tranont Legal. If you want to open an LLC, a S Corp, you name it, guess what? Tranont Legal has that aspect for you. You can do estate plan preparation, a trust. You can get any type of contract you want, but you and a person, your will, they do everything. Listen to me. We have a one-stop shop where once we understand the health aspect, we also go into the legal aspect. So far as your entity, your home-based business, guess what? Tranont can help you with that as well. Then we have Tranont Tax Services. I've been in the network marketing company industry for years. Nobody taught me about the benefits of a home-based business. How many tax loopholes I had, how many write-offs I had. Guess what? Tranont Tax Services got all that because they specialize in home-based businesses. So not only will you be able, those of us who want to be distributors, not only do we be able to take advantage of making money and helping a lot of people, but you get a chance to let Tranont do your taxes. So therefore you'll get all the write-offs that you deserve. Because a lot of times we don't get that. You use your phone to call people about Tranont, it's a tax write-off. You use your house to do webinars like I'm doing right now. Guess what? A part of my house is a tax write-off. Ladies and gentlemen, the car I drive to drop products off, guess what? It's a tax write-off. And guess what? Returning to that, guess what they got? They got Tranont Tax Bot. Guess what this is? This is an app that literally sets up the tracking of when your automobile goes over 5 miles. Guess what? It's a tax write-off. And you just say expenses. Then if you, ladies and gentlemen, let's say you go out to eat, you meet somebody at a restaurant. I'm always meeting people at restaurants to talk about Tranont. So now, guess what? When I get the bill, I just take a picture of it, put it in the app, swipe towards expenses, and I can throw the receipt away. Now, it keeps it up to 7 years. Simplifies it. 7 years. Take a picture of it with the app. Guess what? I can throw the receipt away. I don't got to keep worrying about the receipts fading, where I put that receipt at. I don't have to do any of that. Remember, we're business owners. Those of us who want to take this on a distributor level and we're associates, we're business owners now. So Tranont not only want to help people with our magnificent health products, but now us personally as business owners, Tranont also is going to help us be professional business owners. So this is what I love about Tranont, what they have. Now they have another thing that a lot of people, every 1.9 seconds, somebody's identity is being stolen. For anybody who ever been through an identity theft, it messes your whole life up. They freeze your accounts. You got to get all new everything. Then they don't even want you to get access to your money. Listen to me. We have to protect our identity. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you're going to do these things anyway, guess what? You can do it in-house. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to help you in the long run. Long run. This is one thing I didn't understand until the other day as well. We have Tranont Health. A lot of people can't afford to go to the doctors. Guess what? We have doctors right on, you can go right on a webinar with a doctor online. It's less expensive, and any life-threatening emergencies, they can handle, write a prescription, everything for you right online. Right online. You got a certified doctors right online. If it's non-threatening, guess what? They can write you a prescription, do everything immediately, treatment. You ain't got to worry about no emergency room. You don't have to worry about none of that. They can do it as long as it's not life-threatening. They can handle everything right over there online. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is, I think I ran past it. Oh, we didn't put it in here. We have a national. It's called National Care Credit. Tranont has a company that they partner with that they rebuild, repair your credit. I'm talking about amazing opportunity, because guess what? Now when we start getting money, you want to build your credit up. And not only do they repair your credit, they build your credit, then they show you how to get money off of your credit when it gets to a certain level. So they're not just going to say, oh, we got them things off your credit. No, they're going to help build your credit. They're going to show you how to make money off your good credit score. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a one-stop shop with Tranont. Now, let's talk about this customer. Now, customers, how you get paid with customers is right here, up to 1 to 10 customers on any products, the health products, the wealth products. Anybody that want credit, want their taxes, they want life, they want balance, they want Suthe. If they become your customers, your first 1 to 10 customers, you get 10%. 10 to 21 customers, you get 15%. Then 21 to and beyond, you get 35% of everything a customer buys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's phenomenal. So now you got customers that want your product for not 1 month, not 2 months. This brings your body back in balance, homeostasis. So now we have a customer for life. This is the powerful presentation right here with the amount we get for the customers. Now they have an amazing Jeep program. Let me share this Jeep program with you, because if anybody that was familiar with Visalis had a BMW program, but you had to have 10,000 in group volume to get a to get a BMW. Guess what Tranont has done? If you sponsor, for those of us who want to be distributors of any of these products, our Suthe, our Relief, anything like that, you personally sponsor 3 people. And between you and those three people, 1,500 in group volume, they're going to give you $600 towards any Jeep. It could be used, it could be new, it could be leased. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,500 in group volume, they give you $600 a month for your Jeep. You can be, as long as they have the Tranont, see that Tranont logo? It has to have the Tranont logo on it. So now people on our teams are going to be having Jeeps like crazy. So now, guess what that's going to do? That's going to have people talking about, what is that? You driving this Jeep? Yeah, I don't pay for my Jeep. It's free. Because guess what? The 3 people you brought in, guess what they're going to want to do? They're going to want to get their Jeep. We're going to help them get their Jeep. Because it's a 3-force matrix. It's no, you keep spreading people on your front line. No, we build in depth. This is a volume-driven compensation plan. Let me prove it to you. Look at the first position. The first position is 3 personally sponsored people. And guess what? Those same 3 people, guess what? The whole compensation plan. You can reach let's go to this. You can reach the whole compensation plan, which is Blue Diamond, with just 3 people. Look, 3 people right here. That's it. So now, other companies, you got to have, well, you reach this level, you got to have one of your people got to be a certain level. No, ain't none of that with Tranont. You can with the same 3 people. So now you forced to help everybody else. We're helping each other as a team. So now the first position is Jade. Jade with group volume is only 1,500. You get a Jeep. You get the team bonus of $250. and you take the $350 for the Jeep bonus, that's $600 for your Jeep every single month. Now, if you hit Pearl in your first 90 days, they give you, not only do you get the 500 and 500, but you get a $2,000 bonus if you do it in your first 90 days. But then you'll hit Ruby for 10,000 in group volume, not in your personal volume. Group volume, they give you another $5,000 with $1,500 residual, $500 on a Jeep bonus. Then when you reach Sapphire, 25,000 in group volume. Remember, we got the hottest product on the line. People want to continuously tell people and tell people. So 25,000 is not a lot of volume, but they're gonna give you another 10,000 in group volume. I mean, $10,000 one-time bonus if you do it in within 6 months. But then on top of that, you get the 50,000 in group volume. When you do it within your first year, they're gonna give you a $20,000 bonus and a $1,500 pool bonus. Do you hear me? This thing is, listen, and 7,000 residual with the $500 Jeep bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even want to go no further because we're gonna be knocking this one out, because then we're gonna go to this one. Diamond, black diamond, red diamond, blue diamond. We're gonna do all that when we start building our team. So what I want to do right now, before we close out, I want to just open up for Q&A so we can make sure our people got a good understanding about what's going on. You can unmute yourself and let me know if I got any questions or comments before we close out. Anybody got any questions or comments? Okay, that must mean it's a good thing.
Great call, Damon. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much.
One of my guests was on the call, but he was a pastor in LA and he had to jump off. So I certainly
not a problem.
See if he
just
can,
follow back up with him and see if you got any questions or comments. We can do a 3-way call. Whatever y'all need to do to help build your team, let me know, and we're gonna move aggressively. You understand? So we're gonna have another call tonight at 9 o'clock. Let's make sure we bring people. We wanna send this out. We wanna make sure we get as many people on these calls, these webinars as possible, so we can help as many people as possible. So anybody else got any questions or comments before we close out? Tone, I pronounced that right, didn't I? You don't have no questions or comments? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for joining. And I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock. And don't come alone.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for joining.
All right, thanks.
Absolutely.